Good afternoon, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome to Palm Beach Skate Zone in Lake Worth, Florida for Lynn Ice Hockey final regular season game. Today's hockey game features Lynn University's Fighting Knights versus the Florida State University Seminoles. And we want to welcome the big brothers and big sisters of Palm Beach County in today's game. I'm Clifton Haskin, the voice of Lynn Ice Hockey.
And I'm Luis Baez.
So we will talk about what happened in these past few games, but what we're really going to talk about is yesterday's game, a 6-5 OT loss for the Fighting Knights, a heart-crushing overtime loss. But there was a lot of good, a lot of great that came out of that loss, Luis. We saw a power play goal. The Fighting Knights still stayed strong on the penalty kill. They could have done a little bit better. They did let up at least, I believe, two power play goals, but I still think they played strong. And we do have to mention that tonight is senior night here at Palm Beach Skate Zone, Luis, and some seniors playing here tonight are Jose Arroyo, the captain Tommy Gramando, Willie Doyle, Zach Stevens, and the goaltender, number 42, Chris Graham.
Yep, so we expect Coach Baroni today to roll out with the seniors, give them their proper send-off as the Fighting Knights look to hopefully secure a win in their last match of the game.
And in yesterday's game, we do have to mention that Luca Vicino did have 5 points. He had 1 goal and 4 assists, constantly helping out the Fighting Knights and really contributing on the score sheet.
Yeah, Luca Vicino really came alive in that third period right there for the Fighting Knights. Really was involved in all the offensive plays, including 2 great assists right there. One to Tommy Gramando that gave the Fighting Knights a temporary 2-goal lead right there in the third and final period. So Vicino had an excellent game last night. And look for him to have another outstanding match once again and help out Tommy Gramando have a stellar last game in a Fighting Knights uniform.
And we do have the senior Chris Graham starting between the pipes tonight. And no matter what he does, he has truly proven himself as a Fighting Knight. And he's going to be starting here tonight, along with Jose Arroyo and Zach Stevens, 2 very, very core players in that bottom 6 for the Fighting Knights. You love to see them down there in the bottom 6, really contributing and stretching out the Fighting Knights roster in their depth. And Luis, it really would be a crime if we did not talk about the captain, number 91, Tommy Gramando, and him playing in his final game of his collegiate career tonight. And we have to really talk about what the captain has done for this Fighting Knights club.
Yeah, Tommy Gramando really the face of Lynn Ice Hockey. And all his years he's contributed to the team. It's been felt, you know. The players feed off of him on the ice. They love to play around him. His presence is immediately felt on the ice as he loves to get in there deep and create scoring opportunities. Tommy Gramando really is the embodiment of this ice hockey squad, and he's got a big crowd for him tonight as I see I Heart number 91 out there in the crowd. So you love to see that some extra support for him in his final game here. So yeah, Clifton, Tommy Gramando, he will be missed, but look for him to enjoy his final minutes on the ice and make an impact again as he did in last night's game.
We do have an excellent turnout here at Palm Beach Skate Zone. A lot of fans. We're seeing a blue wave over there on the left as time is slowly winding down here in this warm-ups. And Luis, I wanted to ask, what do you expect out of the Fighting Knights here on senior night after that devastating loss 6-5 in OT last night?
I expect them to really come out really aggressive in the first period. I think that the Fighting Knights proved to themselves in that third period last night that they are capable and willing to, get pucks deep and just continue to shoot towards the net. The Fighting Knights scored 5 total goals last night, but easily could have scored way more, Clifton, if just a couple things would have gone their way. I believe that they're going to learn from that brutal loss last night and use it as a form of confidence going into this last game of the season to really come out shooting and really getting the Seminoles on their heels up and early here.
And what do you think led to that heart-piercing goal to end yesterday's game?
Well, I think that goal right there, it was just unfortunate. I believe it was a 2-on-1 breakaway for the Seminoles. And by the time the rest of the Fighting Knights came down the ice to support, it was too late. A 2-on-1 rush. Matt Chandler did all he could to stop that puck, but unfortunately just whizzed right past him. I'd love to give a shout out to Matt Chandler last night. Excellent match from the young goaltender for the Fighting Knights. He will be extremely an important part of this Fighting Knights squad going forward in the future for sure, Clifton.
Absolutely, and time is slowly winding down here. Just 40 seconds until we hear our starting rosters.
I'd love to see what Jose Arroyo will do in this final game as well. Jose Arroyo really the glue of this squad, as I mentioned last night. He's always in all the plays and clearing the puck. He's really the reason I say he's the glue, Clifton, is because he really is the guy that brings the puck down the ice, especially in the neutral zone for the Fighting Knights. He seems like to be the one in transition and getting it to our forwards here on the squad. So look for him to do the same. Ladies and gentlemen, once again to today's game, which features Lynn University's Fighting Knights and Florida State University Seminoles. Let's listen to today's starting lineup.
And looks like we're just going to get right into the game here, Luis. We do have all of the seniors starting, all the forward seniors. We have the captain, Tommy Gramando, starting at center, along with Zach Stevens, Jose Arroyo, and Willie Doyle on the back end, along with Chris Graham, as we mentioned earlier, between the pipes. And we are underway here at Palm Beach Skate Zone here for senior night. As Mikolanda firing this one in right on net, getting the first shot. This one tried to be centered to the front. Now the Seminoles making their way back. This one played along the wall, blocked by Gramando. This one backhanded by Kevin Mikolanda. Now Gramando up into the air. Doyle on the hunt for it. Now it's Mikolanda giving it to Stevens. Gramando left it. The forward group changes for the Fighting Knights. Now it's Mikolanda starting the physicality early. Mikolanda almost avoiding a turnover there. Now it's Luca Vicino stepping onto the ice, along with Mason Marie. Vicino dipping and diving, has time and space on that far side. Vicino, a shot, rebound, and a save.
A great start for the Fighting Knights right there. Vicino, once again, riding momentum off of last night's game, Clifton, right there, with 2 shots. And the Fighting Knights will get right back to it. Seems like they haven't let their foot off the gas.
Now it's Towns Haley with it. Haley along the wall to Vicino. Now the Seminoles gain control in neutral territory. This one fired in. Graham back there to stop it. Mason Marie defending in the corner. This one centered, blocked by Graham. Now it's Mason Marie. Now it comes out to the point. Sent down low to Marie. Mason Marie along the wall. Couldn't get past one defender. And now it's in the hands of Sheffield. Sheffield down the ice. And Luis, it does look like head coach Peroni is sticking with that top pair of Luca Vicino, Sam Sheffield, and Rocco Braun. Now we do see a backdoor pass to Vicino and Valencia in front. Another stop there from the Seminoles netminder. Now it's back up to Towns Haley. Haley, a long shot. That one deflected to the near side corner. Now it's Mason Marie sending this deep. Vicino and Sheffield going off for a change. Marie continuing the attack for the Fighting Knights. Mason Marie, a wraparound chance. That one stopped there, and we get a whistle.
Hey, Lynn Fighting Knights fans, we are so thankful for your support this past year. And to show our appreciation, we have enabled a live chat on today's live stream. Please keep the chat friendly and appropriate for fans of all ages. Thank you once again for all the support. And shout out your favorite players and just show your appreciation for the team on the live chat.
Now Valencia playing this one back for Spencer Chamy, number 19, in for tonight's game. Luke Bender going for a big hit there. Couldn't locate it. Now a 2-on-1 coming back the other way. Chamy back checking, and that shot fired wide. Gramando along the wall. Battling is Valencia. Valencia losing that battle. Luke Bender there with the forecheck. Now it flips out to Gramando. A 2-on-1 opportunity. The captain, Gramando, shoots that one wide. Now it's Bender along the near side wall. Bender taking it in by himself. Now it comes back the other way. A 2-on-2 opportunity and a huge hit there by Blake Berger. And we do have a penalty here on the ice. They call interference on the ice.
Tommy Gramando right there sharing his opinion right there with the referee, but referee sticking with his initial judgment on the call. And the Fighting Knights are right back to that penalty kill, Clifton.
And on the penalty kill early, they are, Luis. This penalty coming with 16 minutes and 31 seconds left in the first period. The Captain Gramando certainly didn't like that call, along with the crowd here at Palm Beach Skate Zone. Now we do have Douglas and Stevens out here on the penalty kill for the Fighting Knights. This one sent down the length of the ice by Stevens. Now Douglas applying pressure. Gives his man a whack, losing his stick. And now the Seminoles control along the far side. This one coming to the point. Stevens defending, along with Douglas up top. It goes down low. Seminoles behind the net. This one coming out to the point. And this one's centering pass, and now it's taken away out of danger by Luca Vicino. Vicino lofting this one into the hands of the Seminoles. 2 seconds left on the kill. Vicino stripping this one away. Vicino, a third opportunity to Braun. Braun couldn't pull the trigger. Now we return to even strength. The Seminoles coming back the other way. Towns Haley. Braun getting this to Sheffield. A turnover there in the high slot. Now into the hands of a very dangerous player, Mason Marie. Giving this one to Luca Vicino. Vicino hassled by the Seminoles back checker. Towns Haley defending, and now it's Sam Sheffield covering for the big man, Towns Haley. A long pass to Rocco Braun. Braun to Vicino. Vicino entering the zone. Toe drag move. Vicino couldn't pull the trigger again. Now it's Mason Marie. Towns Haley. Time and space. A wrister. That one deflected to behind the net. Now it's Braun trying to pull it out. Braun back checking along with Mason Marie. Mason Marie keeping the offense alive. The Seminoles come back the other way. Towns Haley defending. That shot blocked. Now it's Sheffield. 13:20 showing on the clock in the first period as the Seminoles are hassled up top. Now back into the hands of Mason Marie. Marie, that chance shut down. Luis, what do you think of the start here for the Fighting Knights here on senior night?
Excellent start, Clifton. Just unfortunate that they were not able to score a goal on that 2-0 opportunity between Vicino and the captain. But great aggressive play right here for the Fighting Knights, as I predicted in the pregame, as that shot's wide, deflected by Chris Graham.
Now Towns Haley with it. Haley taking his time. Getting this one to Blake Berger. Blake Berger had that most recent penalty that sent him to the box. The call was interference. Now Mason Marie getting tangled up with the Seminoles player. We do have a whistle. This one coming all the way back down the ice. I believe the call was offsides. We do have Jose Arroyo along with Luke Panzo and Danny Coffey out here for the Fighting Knights, along with Willem Kurth and Matt Fromer. This one cleared away by Danny Coffey. The Seminoles hammer this one in on Graham. Now it's Coffey. Coffey trying to get that one out. A long shot soaring over the net. This one into the hands of Panzo. A 2-on-2 opportunity. Danny Coffey with it. Coffey, a shot. That one blocked. Now it's Panzo. Danny Coffey defending. Arroyo applying pressure. This one gets it off to the Seminoles. The Seminoles with a long opportunity. A shot out and a save. Pad save there by Chris Graham. Willem Kurth and Arroyo battling there in the corner. Arroyo trying to get this one up to Danny Coffey. Couldn't find him. Coffey going off for a change. Now a chance for the Seminoles, and they score. It was a turnover, resulting in a goal, in the first one of senior night for the Seminoles.
Well, the Fighting Knights conceding first once again. And unfortunately, Clifton, it seems like it was bad. It seems like it was a bad time to switch right there, as Danny Coffey lost.
Just a very unfortunate timing of a change, resulting in that most recent goal. The Fighting Knights, they do have to realize that they're still in this game. It's only one goal. It can all be one shot. Now we do see another shot there by Luca Vicino. A takeaway from Sheffield. Rebound. Vicino couldn't put it home. Now it's Braun. Braun taken down. Sheffield back to Mikolanda. Mikolanda fires. Rebound. Vicino couldn't put it home. Now it's all the way back down to Mikolanda. Another offsides call. This draw coming all the way down the ice.
Fighting Knights unable to get to their rebounds, Clifton, resulting in loss of the possession right there. I'd like to see the Fighting Knights get to the rebounds a little bit more often.
And this one's centered and popping out to Mikolanda. Mikolanda, wrister, and a save there by the Seminoles netminder. Braun around the net with it. Braun looking to Vicino, scores! Luca Vicino! And we're tied.
The kid from Brooklyn making Brooklyn proud. Luca Vicino on the scoring sheet once again for the Fighting Knights. He was in a prime position right there, just in front of the crease, with a beautiful shot right there to the far right post. The equalizer, Clifton, and we're right back here at a tie hockey game, Palm Beach Skate Zone.
And just as I said, Luis, moments ago, they really realized that all it could take is one shot, and there it was. And it was the typical line, the top line for the Fighting Knights of Vicino, Sheffield, and Rocco Braun producing. Now the Seminoles come back the other way with a chance, and a pad save there by Chris Graham. Now it's Sheffield onto Braun. Now Braun finding Mason Marie. This one gifted to Luca Vicino. Marie trying to get that one to Vicino. And the Seminoles coming back the other way in the neutral ice. Mason Marie, a backhand. Can't get it out of the zone. This one hammered all the way down. The Noles maintaining possession and a collision there. Luke Bender, and a centering attempt. Offense still continues. That one fired wide. Germondo there in the corner. The Seminoles another chance. And now all the way down the ice for Luca Vicino and a race for it. This one clear. Germondo, and a blocked shot. Couldn't get it to the net. That was a golden opportunity there, Luis. Now we have another one. Valencia looking for the point to Bender. A fake slap shot. Getting it to
Shami.
Shami. Shami maintains possession. Shami has time and space. Fires. A save. Rebound. Still pops out. This one cleared all the way down the ice. Icing waved off. Mason Marie. Marie peeling away. On to Shami. Now it's Douglas. Douglas to Shami. And that play called offsides. 8:04 showing on the clock here in the first period of senior night. Luis, what do you think of the first about 12 minutes of play?
Fighting Knights with excellent play, Clifton. Fortunate for them, able to get that equalizer after so many opportunities in the first half of this first period. Love to see it.
Yes, icing called off. Towns Haley in there defending, and a block shot there by Kurth. Rebound opportunity. Puck popping up into the air. Towns Haley along with Douglas behind the 6x4. Now Haley trying to get this one to Berger. Back into the hands of Douglas. This one cleared out by Douglas. Attack still continues for the Seminoles. The Seminoles going off for a change. Willem Kurth, a turnover there in the far side corner. A centering play taken away by Blake Berger. Blake Berger trying to control the bouncing puck. Now it's into the hands of Towns Haley. Haley wheeling in, a shot. That one put to the corner. Now it's Danny Coffey on the forecheck. A long lead pass and a hit there by Panzo. And Graham will cover this one.
Lynn Ice Hockey fans, tell the world you are watching. Share your experiences, connect with other fans, and gain behind-the-scenes access to your favorite team. For more information, visit Lynn Ice Hockey on Instagram and Twitter at Lynn Ice Hockey, and tweet us using the hashtag LynnKicksIce.
We have Luke Panzo here on the draw. The Seminoles winning this one, trying to pull the trigger, and Panzo coming out with it. Now it's Mikko Londa. Now Danny Coffey. Coffey wheeling in and getting this one deep. Excellent play there by Danny Coffey. Glenn Brandon on the forecheck. Along with Mikko Londa intercepting that pass. Coffey and Panzo applying pressure. Now a long breakout pass. Mikko Londa and Doyle defending. Long shot there right into the logo of Chris Graham for a stoppage. 6:23 left here on senior night. Both sides going here for a change. We will see a draw on the left side of Chris Graham. Head coach Michael Perroni rolling out the top line once again. They had that first goal to equalize the game here. As Sheffield applying pressure. Now a takeaway from Rocco Braun. Braun had the assist in the game-tying goal. Now it's Sheffield. This one deflected over the net. Now it's Braun trying to get it to the point. That one blocked. Vecino takes it away, along with Mason Marie. Mason Marie, a long shot, fired way past the net. Now it's Fromer. Fromer putting it to the 6x4. Now it's Braun. Fromer calling for it again. Fromer try to get that one to the net. Now it's Braun. Now it's Vecino. Vecino with an opportunity. Vecino right into the glove.
Lynn Ice Hockey is sponsored by Adidas, Hustle Clean, Requipped, and BioSteel. Clifton, as Tommy Gramando, the captain himself, takes his puck drop, you look for the Fighting Knights to continue this pressure. It seems like they've been in the offensive zone for quite a bit.
They really have. They really got it out of their own zone. They've been really keeping the Seminoles trapped in their zone with their forechecking pressure, as this one is intercepted by Mason Marie, trying to hammer this one down deep. Marie, time and space. Marie tried to get it to the front. This one deflected into the glass. Now it's Luke Bender wristing this one in. Eddie Valencia couldn't catch his man. Shami with the hit. The Seminoles call it along the far side. And Gramando sending his man into the glass. Things getting very physical here. Now it hops out to Mason Marie. Marie, a backhand to Shami. Shami, a hit. Now it's Valencia in the far side corner, along with Gramando. Shami in front of the net. Valencia applying pressure. Shami gifting this one to Bender. Now Marie. Marie to Shami, deflecting this one in deep. Shami in on the forecheck. Shami still out there for the Fighting Knights. Offense still going for the Fighting Knights. And it comes back the other way. Shami going off for a change. Stevens stepping on the ice for the Fighting Knights. It's handed right back to the Seminoles. Seminoles going along that far side. A 3-on-2 opportunity for the Seminoles. Now it's Blake Berger. Berger trying to find Stevens. But now it's Luke Bender over to Stevens. Stevens trying to find Berger. Berger in there on the forecheck. Now comes out to Towns Haley. Towns Haley backhanding this one to the corner. 3:35 left in the first period. Now it's Bender. A hip check-in, sending his man over top of him. And Berger with the shot. Bender really hearing it from the Seminoles bench. As time winding down here, Luis, the Seminoles are looking a little scared.
Yeah, certainly the Seminoles have been shook. And they just cannot believe at what is transpiring in this final 3 minutes of this first period, Clifton.
As we do see the Seminoles recollecting behind their net. That breakout pass blocked. Is sent back the other way. Towns Haley staying back. This one blocked by Jose Arroyo. The Seminoles still continuing their attack. This one rimmed around the boards. 2:45 showing on the clock left in this first period. Danny Coffey trying to get it out. Towns Haley clears it away from danger. Now it's Jose Arroyo keeping his head up and falling down to the ice. That's Danny Coffey continuing the offense for the Fighting Knights. Coffey trying to get it to the front. Arroyo sending his man down. Towns Haley fires! Save! The Seminoles coming back the other way. And Panzo continuing the attack. Now it's Arroyo, a shot. That one deflecting out of play.
Well,
2:10 showing on the board.
Clifton, as I mentioned in the open, Jose Arroyo, again, he is the guy that gets it started. As you see there, he got a crucial poke check right there that started the offensive rush for the Fighting Knights in neutral zone. And that's why he's such a key part to this Lynn Fighting Knights offense. Really gets things started and transitions the puck out of the neutral zone and into the offensive zone.
Now a fake shot there by Haley, and that shot blocked. That second opportunity. Now it's Mikko Londa keeping the puck in. Now it's down to Braun. Braun, a move, trying to find Sheffield. Sheffield. Towns Haley calling for it. They can't find him. Now it's Rocco Braun. Braun trying to desperately keep the puck in. Now it's back up to Haley. Haley back to Vicino. Vicino smells a goal. Now it's Mikko Londa. Now Braun trying to find Vicino, but out to Haley. Haley, a shot, that one blocked. Sheffield down low. The offense continuing for the Fighting Knights. Braun trying to center it, but now Sheffield. Now it's Haley. Haley couldn't find it, but now the Seminoles coming back the other way. Towns Haley defending a centering chance. That chance blocked by Chris Graham, and now it's all the way down the length of the ice. The Seminoles coming back aggressively. Sheffield trying to shut down that chance, and we have an offsides call. There's 60 seconds left here, Luis. What do you expect out of these final 60 seconds of the first period for the Fighting Knights?
Fighting Knights need to stand their ground, Clifton. Fortunate enough, that missed reception from Towns Haley did not come back to bite them. As Chris Graham coming up clutch with a huge save right there to keep the Fighting Knights tied up in this matchup. That's another whistle right there for another stoppage. But yeah, Clifton, the Fighting Knights need to keep their composure. It's only 53.5 seconds left. Control the puck for the remaining 53 seconds, and I think they're golden. It'll send a message to the Seminoles bench that they are not going to let last night's loss determine their outcome today.
As a draw comes all the way back down the ice, they try to get it to Mason Marie. Mason Marie sending this one immediately to the net. Now this one deflecting out of play. The Fighting Knights have 44.5 seconds to do something with this time. The captain, Germondo, taking the draw. Germondo trying to pull it back, landing into the hands of the Seminoles now. Valencia trying to find a turnover, but now it's Kurth. Kurth gives it to Shami. Shami taken down. Crowd wanting a call. The refs are hearing it from the home crowd here at Palm Beach Skate Zone on senior night. And now it's the captain, Germondo, but he only has 15 seconds left. Germondo looking for a lane. Germondo taken down, no call. This one put back to the slot. The Seminoles coming back the other way, but this chance shut down by Mason Marie. This one taken away, time winding down, and time will expire.
At the end of the first period, the score here at Palm Beach Skate Zone is Lynn University Fighting Knights 1. The Florida State University Seminoles 1. We're going to take a short break, but we'll be right back here at Palm Beach Skate Zone.
Are you ready?
Yeah. Yeah. Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to today's game, which features Lynn University's Fighting Knights and Florida State University's Seminoles. As we return to the second period, Clifton, Fighting Knights able to equalize this game at 1 apiece. And great signs from Luca Vicino getting the Fighting Knights on the board with another goal, carrying that momentum from last night's match. Look for the Fighting Knights to continue this offensive pressure they've been having for the majority of the first period.
And they really did have the Seminoles scared at the latter half of the 10 minutes of the first. And they really carried that momentum from Luca Vicino's goal and really applied the pressure. They just really couldn't find the back of the net. I remember just in the high slot, Towns Haley just couldn't settle that puck. And I feel like that certainly would have been the shot to take the Fighting Knights into the lead. But we are just moments away from starting off this second period on senior night.
Yeah, so definitely some positives for the Fighting Knights. And the conclusion of the first period right there is multiple exchanges of words between both benches.
A very heated ending in that first.
Yeah,
Both
certainly.
sides
Clifton.
exchanging some words.
Yeah, certainly. And both sides, but especially the Seminoles, they're feeling that pressure. And it's unsettling for them as they are looking to chip away and get back into this game. But the Fighting Knights are staying put. And as we start the second period of play, Peroni opting with Vicino, Rocco Braun, Sam Sheffield. And we're underway, Clifton.
Indeed we are. We start with an opportunity from Luca Vicino, trying to find Sheffield, trying to put home that rebound, and they couldn't stuff that one to the back of the net. And very early and aggressive opportunity here for the Fighting Knights. I know this is Rocco Braun. Braun to Kurth. Going back to Braun. Braun sending this one in deep. Sheffield on the forecheck. Sheffield hassling his man. Seminoles breaking this one out. Now it's into the hands of Kurth. Kurth feeling the pressure, sending this one along the wall in the length of the ice. Luca Vicino racing in. Now it's Braun along that far side. The Seminoles come back the other way. Doyle defending. A long shot deflected. And we get our first stoppage of the second period. 19:01 showing on the clock. A good move there by head coach Peroni, starting the top line for the Fighting Knights, really getting a very early and aggressive opportunity, as we just saw. Now it's Germondo on the draw. The Seminoles win it back. They go D to D. This shot blocked and a save there by Graham. A great reactionary stop there. They try to center this one. They get it to the front, and they score. The Seminoles pulling away with an early lead.
Well, Chris Graham unable to control the puck there. Was able to get a piece of the padding on the puck, but unfortunately the puck just had too much momentum and it still able to travel underneath his pads and past the goal line. And the Seminoles are right back in this.
The Seminoles do pull ahead. And Luis, this has been a very common occurrence in the second period for the Fighting Knights, letting up the early lead and going down early. As the Seminoles already taking control. This one popping out to the front. And now it's Shami and Mason Marie taking it up the side. The Seminoles coming back the other way. A 2-on-1 opportunity. A shot blocked there by Mikko Landa. Now it's played back to the point. This one blocked by Mikko Landa. It's sent to the front for Mason Marie on the pickup. Mason Marie. Marie around to the outside. Marie tried to pull in that toe drag. Couldn't complete the move. And now it's Shami. Valencia forechecking. Marie blowing a tire, and the Seminoles coming back the other way. A shot from the slot. That one pinballing to the front. And now it's Mason Marie. Marie trying to find Stevens. Stevens hassling his man, taking him down to the ice. Stevens in alone on the near side of the net. This one played to the outside, and a chance for the Seminoles. 2-on-0. A stop from Chris Graham.
Great stop by Chris Graham right there. As Kevin Mikulanda with an outreach stick right there tried his hardest to get something on the puck to stop it. As he's shaken up, he's coming off the ice, really hurting right there as he came in at full force. And he's really shaken up by that. Hopefully he's okay.
Definitely. We all hope here at Palm Beach Skate Zone that Kevin Mikulanda is okay. A very important and vital piece to the Fighting Knights defense. Now we see Towns Haley sending this one over to Berger. Berger trying to find Douglas, locates him, but he couldn't control it. And then this one hitting the ref ailing in pain, stopping that dump-in opportunity. And now it's Towns Haley trying to find Berger. This one deflecting off the boards and bringing us in icing. 16:52 showing on the clock here in the second period. The Seminoles pulled ahead just moments ago. Very early on in the first period, and the score is 2-1.
Referee shaken up right there.
It looks like he took that in the back of the leg.
Yes, he did. Might need to borrow some ice from the bench. And it's moments like these, fans, that we loved in the game of hockey and Lynn Ice Hockey specifically. So share your moments on our social media page at Lynn Ice Hockey and using the hashtag LynnKicksIce.
Now we see Berger trying to control it in center ice, and Douglas getting tied up with one man, and they come back the other way. That shot going off the post. This one's centered, cleared away by Bender. Berger coming back the other way. The Seminoles still controlling a deflection, and they score. The Seminoles pulling away by 2 now.
Well, Clifton is very reminiscent of last night. Fighting Knights down by 2 once again in the second period. This was another goal by Seminoles, fortunate deflection for them. If I'm the Fighting Knights, I would not worry, Clifton. There is time.
They do have plenty. Major on the side of the Fighting Knights. For high sticking, the call, a 5-minute major for high sticking is unheard of to me.
I have never heard that before, Clifton. The referees are hearing it from the Fighting Knights faithful.
A 5-minute penalty. And Kevin Michelanda sitting in the box. And this is certainly a tall task for the Fighting Knights. And we do see some back and forth at the point. Douglas and Stevens killing the penalty for the Fighting Knights, along with Kurth and Mason Marie. As this long penalty begins. Now it's back up to the point. They go ringside. A long slap shot saved by Graham. Now they play it behind the net. Kurth stapling his man. Kurth. This one centered. Stick lift by Douglas. Play continues for the Seminoles. Kurth trying to get this one out. This one hitting the rafters, and we luckily get a whistle. Luis, this is a 5-minute high sticking.
Oh, okay. Well, due to that, some technical difficulties, just to recap briefly the goal, the equalizing goal right there for Tommy Gramando. Excellent shot, wide angle, unbalanced shot from him. And the Fighting Knights are equalized here, but as you can see, we have a 5-minute major on Kevin Michelanda, and the Fighting Knights are trying to really get out of this unscathed.
Now we see Luca Vicino, a toe drag move, in alone, and can't put it home on the PK. Vicino already has one in today's game on senior night. Now it's on to Gramando, can't really find him. Gramando, killing time for the Fighting Knights. Vicino, killing time as well. Now it's Haley. Haley on to Doyle. Doyle sending this one the length of the ice. Vicino, the first man on the scene. Vicino can't center it, and it's taken away by the Seminoles. The Seminoles recollecting. Just about 3 minutes left in this penalty kill for the Fighting Knights. Luca Vicino applying pressure, along with Gramando. And it goes to the corner for the Seminoles. 2:50 left on the PK. Vicino trying to hassle his man along with Doyle. This one saucer to the front and cleared away from danger by Towns Haley. The Fighting Knights roster and PK going off for a change. They get some fresh legs on. 2 minutes and 25 seconds left. Sheffield, along with Eddie Valencia. Sheffield stapling his man. Now it's Towns Haley. Haley sending this one all the way down the ice. And Haley desperately going off for a change in favor of Willem Kurth. 2 minutes left on this penalty kill. Willem Kurth defending. Along with Sheffield. Valencia at the point. They go D to D. Now down low. Try to put this one to the front. Cleared away by Sheffield. And now $1:40 left on the kill on this 5-minute major. Valencia trying to eat away time as best he can. Valencia on the back check, trying to slow them down in the neutral territory. This one hammered all the way down the ice by Willem Kurth. Sheffield going off the ice, along with Eddie Valencia. Rocco Braun and Danny Coffey stepping onto the ice. The Seminoles dipping and diving. A backhand, rebound, wraparound attempt. This one chipped up into the air. Now trying to be cleared away by Danny Coffey. It's cleared out of danger by Mason Marie. Marie peeling back. 53 seconds left on this kill. Marie sending his man into the glass. Willem Kurth going back the other way. Marie taken down, and Coffey hammering this one all the way down the ice. Braun going off for a change. Luca Vicino stepping onto the ice. The Seminoles wheeling in with speed, a long shot. This one covered by Graham. Mason Marie exchanging some verbiage to the Seminoles. Luis, this has been an excellent penalty kill for this Fighting Knights. It's really unbelievable.
It really is, Clifton. Fighting Knights keeping it simple. Just dumping the puck to the other side of the ice. And with 26 seconds left, you'd love to see them really come out of this and hopefully get the momentum back in their favor.
Absolutely. The 5-minute major is one of the most deflating things that can happen. But the Fighting Knights have been excellent thus far on this 5-minute major kill. As time slowly winds down, the Seminoles pushing to the outside. They try to center, pops out to the slot. A long slap shot, that one blocked, and they remain, and they go back to even strength. Luca Vicino stepping onto the ice. But now the Seminoles still holding control as they go to the point. And now down low. Now it's taken out by Kurth. Kurth to Vicino. Vicino, Luca Vicino, shoots, rebound! Can't put it to the back of the net. We remain tied at 3.
And the Fighting Knights unable to get a good enough stick on that rebound. Man, when a wide open net. Just unable to get a good enough stick, as I said, Clifton.
And Kurth stepping up into the offense, just barely. Almost put it home. Now it's Towns Haley with a very sneaky wrist shot. The great mentality there by Towns Haley. He's really picked up his shot percentage, just firing everything at the net.
That's good. That's what we want to see from him. He provides an extra layer of depth on this Fighting Knights roster, providing big size but great shooting from the point.
This one back to Towns Haley. This one wired to the corner. Mason Marie stepping down aggressively. The offense for the Fighting Knights continues, although it's just barely out past the blue line. Now a minute and 8 seconds left in this second period. The Seminoles trying to center. Fighting Knights in very dangerous territory as a long shot is deflected. Now it's Rocco Braun trying to get it out. He does, and now we have a penalty on the play. But Vicino to Sheffield. Sheffield fires it out of play. But luckily we will get a power play for the Fighting Knights. We'll see what the call is. Check from behind the call. With 49 seconds left. This is going to be the second power play of the game for the Fighting Knights. They were able to convert on the first one they got, as they actually makes a couple changes. Kevin Michelonda instead of Towns Haley on the back end. Now we see Mason Marie. Marie, now Michelonda, down to Vicino. Vicino back to Michelonda. They go back and forth. Michelonda, shot, that one blocked by Braun. Now it's Marie. Marie going back door. Vicino couldn't handle it. Time winding down, 25 seconds left. Vicino down low to Marie. Marie trying to center it. Now it's back out in front. Now it's down the length of the ice. Now this one played out along the boards. A long shot there blocked by Vicino. As time quickly winding down. Luckily, the Fighting Knights will start, the third and final period with a power play man advantage.
At the end of the second period, the score here at Palm Beach Skate Zone, Lynn University Fighting Knights 3, Florida State University Seminoles 3. We're going to take a short break, and we'll be right back here at Palm Beach Skate Zone. Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to today's game, which features Lynn University's Fighting Knights and Florida State University Seminoles. As we return to the third and final period of play, Clifton, things couldn't be any more interesting than it is now. Locked up at 3 goals apiece in the third and final period. Drama ensuing as the Fighting Knights are fighting all game, trying to secure a win to finish off the season on a good note.
Absolutely, Luis, and that was a very eventful second period. A power play goal coming in favor of the Fighting Knights. It was Rocco Braun on the doorstep, and a snipe from the captain, Germando, on senior night. And luckily, the Fighting Knights will start this third period on the power play for 1 minute and 10 seconds.
Yeah, certainly. It's gonna benefit the Fighting Knights, get them in the groove of things with a one-man advantage, and push back the Seminoles.
And they would love to start this third period with the lead. Looks like head coach Peroni sticking with the Marie and Michelanda on the back end. And Rocco Braun, Germando, and Luca Vicino to start the power play group. The Fighting Knights banging their sticks, along with the claps and cheers from the crowds here at Palm Beach Skate Zone. And we are underway for the final 20 minutes of Lynn University and the Florida State Seminoles. Luca Vicino starting off this power play, taking it away through center ice. Now it's Braun. Braun, ringside, Michelanda! A save from the netminder.
We like to thank all the fans here in attendance tonight for the final game of the season. And for our fans back home watching us on the stream, we'd like to show our appreciation as we've enabled the live chat feature on today's stream.
Now we have Luca Vicino with the takeaway. Vicino finding Marie. Marie, a shot, blocked. 30 seconds left on the power play. Now it's Braun. Braun, a wraparound to Michelanda. Michelanda fires deflection into the corner. Now it's Marie with the spin move. 13 seconds left. Michelanda at the point. Michelanda to Vicino. Vicino, ringside to Marie. Diving save. Net pushed off its pairings. Now the Seminoles coming back the other way. They couldn't pull the trigger. And now they return to even strength. Michelanda with the long stretch pass. That one blocked at center ice and sent into the defensive zone for the Fighting Knights. Luis, what'd you think of that very short-lived power play for the Fighting Knights to start the third?
Excellent shot. They took some great angles, but the goaltender for the Seminoles with that glove save right there and keeping the Fighting Knights off of the board to start this third and final period.
Now the Seminoles coming back the other way. Long shot and a rebound. Chance for the Seminoles, stopped by Willem Kurth. As the Seminoles in a dangerous position. Now it's Towns Haley. Haley getting this one out. And Blake Berger and Jack Douglas on the forecheck. 17:52 on the clock. Breakout pass for the Seminoles. Eddie Valencia. Now it's turned over to Jack Douglas. Douglas, he has Berger and he chooses to shoot this one in. And Douglas lifting his man's stick. Valencia in there on the corner. Along with Berger. Berger the takeaway. Berger using his body. It's centered. Couldn't reach Valencia. Willem Kurth down to Berger. Now Douglas. Douglas wheeling around with it. Douglas chooses to go back. Taken down, no penalty. And we have an icing preventing the Seminoles from changing. 17-14 on the clock in the third period. The score is still locked up at 3 aside. Luis, what's going to be the key to this final period of play?
The key has got to be that aggressive forecheck that the Fighting Knights are capable. If they keep to that aggressive forechecking, they're going to find some results. And they've been able to for the first 2 periods of this game.
Now we see Brand. Now down to Gramando. Gramando with the goal in today's game. Now the Seminoles pushing their offense down. Now it's Brand. Brand giving his man a whack. Well, Brand on the hunt for it in the corner. Now Gramando clearing it away from danger. Now Shami. Shami getting it out of the zone for the Fighting Knights. Mikolanda battling with it. Now this one wristed into the offensive zone. Valencia and Gramando along with Glenn Brand going for a change. Now a turnover for Sheffield. Sheffield, a block shot. Now it's Rocco Braun. Braun stopping and starting in the corner. Finding the point to Bender. Bender, a long shot. That one deflecting to the corner. Now it's Braun again with it. Braun down low to Sheffield. Sheffield finding Vicino. Sheffield trying to put it home. Now it's Vicino. Vicino going backdoor shot and a save. Sheffield once again. Sheffield to the point, to Bender. Fake shot, going down low. And Braun taken down in the corner, but it's picked out by Vicino. Now it's Bender with time and space. Bender, a shot and a rebound. And the Seminoles going for a change. Bender peeling back. This one deflected by Vicino. The Seminoles coming back the other way. Now it's on to Vicino. 3-on-2 opportunity. Drop pass for Braun. Braun, a wraparound shot. Making it to the net. An opportunity for Douglas and Vicino on the doorstep. 14:55. This one played down low. A tired Rocco Braun going off the ice. Luke Bender, the only one man back. Bender on to Marie. Marie to Berger. Berger couldn't control it. Now it's Marie. Marie trying to spin away from his man. Marie fighting his way through. Now it's Marie in very aggressively on the forecheck. That's Stevens battling in the corner. The Seminoles wheeling out with speed. 2 Lynn Fighting Knights players colliding. Now an opportunity and a block shot by Doyle. Doyle clearing this one away. 14 minutes left. Now it's Mason Marie. Marie with the move, peeling to the outside. Marie tried to pull off another move, couldn't complete it. We's time winding down in this third period. What do you think so far from the Fighting Knights?
I like what I'm seeing. Mason Marie creating opportunities as per usual. And it's another block shot right there by the captain. The captain really getting involved in this third period as well, Clifton, as he runs down the ice, trying to get something in transition.
We do get a call of offsides and a whistle, and that was a very long stretch of very back and forth play, mainly in favor of the Fighting Knights, as this draw will come outside the defensive zone for Florida State.
Lynn Ice Hockey is sponsored by Publix, Bauer Hockey, Pizza Rica, Goldie's Gang, and Highways Hockey Tape.
This draw taken back by the Seminoles and Rister down low. They try to center, and that one shut down by Willem Kurth. Kurtz trying to get it to Arroyo. Now Towns Haley giving a whack at it. Now it's played out to the slot by the Seminoles. This one put down low. Towns Haley trying to get to it. Haley backhanding this one off the wall. Now it's played to the slot. Now to the point, deflecting and pinballing in front. Very dangerous area for the Fighting Knights. Now it's played all the way down the ice. The captain Germondo going off for a change. Valencia and Sheffield applying pressure. Sheffield showing his strength on the puck. Now Haley, a wrister, long blockered shot, put to the corner. Now it's Shami. Now Haley. Haley. And a turnover. Haley trying to shut down that chance. And Graham will cover up for a whistle. 12:16 showing on the clock here in this third period. The score still, once again, tied at 3.
Lynn Ice Hockey fans, tell the world you are watching. Share your experiences, connect with other fans, and gain behind-the-scenes access to your favorite team. For more information, visit Lynn Ice Hockey on Instagram and Twitter at Lynn Ice Hockey, and tweet us using the hashtag LynnKicksIce.
And icing waved off here from a forechecking play in Sheffield. Sheffield! An excellent chance there in the slot. Now it's Mason Marie. Marie, a shot. That one whizzing over the net. If Sheffield just had a little more patience, the score could have changed. Now it's Mikolanda. And that shot deflecting to the corner. Marie keeping this offense alive. Vicino at the point. Going down low. Sheffield forechecking. Now it's out into the hands of Mikolanda. Mikolanda going back to Braun. Braun sending this one down low. Sheffield forechecking along with Braun. The Seminoles break this one out. Going on along the near side boards. Now it's Mason Marie. Mason Marie on the forecheck. Marie, a toe drag move. Marie in, trying to put it home. Vicino, and a stoppage. Luis, the Fighting Knights are getting plenty of chances, as we just saw a recent 4 or 5 just moments ago. You think they smell a goal here?
I think so, and I think the crowd knows it as well. They're getting into it. The Florida State Seminoles fans very quiet here as time winds down with 11 minutes left in the third and final period.
As the Seminoles get a chance, they choose to wrap this one around. Chris Graham without a stick. A very dangerous area for the Fighting Knights, and a diving play there by Willem Kurth. Kurth trying to get this up along the wall. Kurth, a turnover in front. Douglas trying to get this one out. Doyle, puck bouncing around. Puck stays in. And they go to the corner. Offense continues for the Seminoles. Now it's Berger. That one a turnover. A long shot and a save by Graham.
Seminoles exchanging multiple blows right there as well, but unable to get it past Chris Graham, who's been great, stopping everything in his way.
Now we see Valencia down the stretch. Valencia going down low. This one turned over, now into the hands of Towns Haley. Haley along to Germondo. Germondo wristing this one in deep. Just over 10 minutes into this third period. Now it's up to Haley. Haley, a long shot, deflection in front. Now it's Brand. Brand hammering this one along the wall. Valencia applying pressure. Valencia choosing to go back to Germondo. Now the Seminoles breaking out. A 4-on-2 back the other way. And this one sent in right into the logo of Chris Graham. It's been an eventful 10 minutes here, Luis, in this third period of senior night as the PA announcer just recognized our seniors playing here at Palm Beach Skate Zone for the final time.
Certainly. It's been very back and forth, Clifton, but with times the Fighting Knights really maintaining that offensive pressure.
Now we see Sheffield. Sheffield finding Braun. Braun, a short side shot. Now it's played out to Brand. Now Haley. Towns, Haley. Along to Vicino. But Sheffield takes this one in. Sheffield, that pass going off a skate. Into the hands of Brand. Brand. Now Sheffield. Sheffield bouncing around with it. Vicino. Shot! On the doorstep was Sheffield. That one right into the pad. Now it's Braun. Braun recollecting. Braun peeling back to Haley. To Vicino. Vicino trying to find Douglas. Play called offsides. A delayed offsides. And Steven stepping onto the ice. This is Luke Bender behind the net. Bender hustling for it. Bender trying to get it out of a dangerous area. The Seminoles still continuing their attack. They have it in the slot. They choose to go to the far side corner. They wrist it to the front. Now it's Blake Berger. Berger along the boards. 7:50 showing on the clock. Now Berger with an opportunity. Puck just barely skipping its way out of the zone. And once again, a delayed offsides. Stevens with the takeaway. Stevens trying to find Berger, couldn't get him. Now the Seminoles. A takeaway from Marie. Back into the hands of the Seminoles as the Fighting Knights will go for a change. And a long shot and a save by Graham. Graham hearing the applause from the home crowd here at Palm Beach Skate Zone.
Chris Graham has really been the linchpin of this Lynn defense, keeping the Fighting Knights in it. So that one goes off of him, deflected off of Chris Graham once again, and into the corner.
Now Seminoles hold it at the point. Now it's Willem Kurth. Kurth playing this along the boards, trying to find Valencia. Now it's Shamid trying to get this one out of the defensive zone. Now it's Kurth along the boards, another turnover, a shot, deflection, rebound, and a save by Chris Graham. Chris Graham coming up huge for the Fighting Knights here in this third period with 6:50 left. Score still locked at 3-aside.
Chris Graham, give him tons of credit. He has kept the Fighting Knights in it.
Now Coach Peroni opting for the top line here for the Fighting Knights. I expect them to see a lot of ice here in the 6 minutes. As Braun battles along in the corner. And he's centering play, and it stretches out to Haley. Haley going down low. Locates Vicino. This one going off the glass. And Sheffield picks it up. Sheffield wheeling in with speed. Vicino locates it. Vicino in alone. Rebound. Couldn't put it to the back of the net. Now it's Haley. A block shot. Now Marie stalling. And they go off sides.
Unfortunate there for Mason Marie. Offsides called. Looking to put the nail in the coffin there, but unable to.
The Fighting Knights top line still staying out here as the Seminoles are in trying to start some offense. And now the Fighting Knights come back the other way with desperation. A drop play to Braun. Braun looking to the point. Haley, that one deflecting to the corner. 5 minutes and 40 seconds left. This one touching the rafters and getting us a whistle. 5 minutes and 40 seconds left in this third period. These are desperate times, Luis. And we just saw the Fighting Knights top line out there. Do you think they're going to be right back up?
Definitely. Without a doubt, they will. They will, because they are the Fighting Knights.
Now the Seminoles looking for a stretch play. They get it. Michelanda stopping that chance. They still have it. And another amazing save there by Chris Graham off of a very dangerous opportunity for the Seminoles.
The puck staying nearby the Seminoles forward right there, even after the poke check by Kevin Michelanda.
Now it's Michelanda battling behind the net along with Douglas. Douglas coming out with it. Douglas looking at his options, chooses to go off the glass and into the hands of Kurth. Kurth, a hit at center ice. Now it's back the other way for the Seminoles. A blocked shot there by Michelanda. Rebound opportunity. It's cleared away by number 27. Michelanda with the long shot and a deflection to the corner. Now takeaway by Douglas and a long shot. That one deflecting out of play. 4 minutes and 48 seconds left here.
Jack Douglas with a scary shot right there. Throwing off the Seminoles goaltender.
Looks like it caught him by surprise.
Definitely, Clifton. Definitely caught him by surprise. Only able to get the top side of his right glove right there. And just swing that one past the goal net.
Now a long stretch play. Towns Haley defending. A long shot. Saved by Graham. Graham with a slew of crucial saves for the Fighting Knights. And Luis, it looks like the Seminoles have just been kind of coming down, getting a shot, but it comes right back the other way in favor of the Fighting Knights.
Yeah, it's a goaltender's third period. Both goaltenders displaying their abilities successfully.
The Seminoles winning this one back. A long wraparound shot. That one blocked by the captain. Now this one played along the boards. Puck almost skipping out. Now it's Haley playing this one to Valencia. Valencia desperately trying to get this one out. Now it's Germondo. Germondo played for Shami. Shami. Now Germondo. Germondo down the side. Germondo trying to wheel in. Play to the front. Valencia couldn't wrist it in. Now Germondo off the post. Now Haley. Haley played to Germondo. That one fired wide. This one played all the way around for Haley again. Haley down to Shami. Shami had an assist to the Germondo goal. Now Valencia. Valencia behind the net. Germondo falling down to the ice. And this one sent all the way down the link to the ice. And Graham coming out to play it. Shami there on the far side boards. Towns Haley taking his man out of the play. 3:20 left in this third period. And we do have a penalty on the side of the Fighting Knights. And they score. Looks like Chris Graham was unaware of the puck's location. The Seminoles taking advantage.
Yeah, Seminoles just chipping that one in past Chris Graham. And Chris Graham allowing a late goal in this third final period. And the hopes for the Fighting Knights are dwindling. The bench is trying to come up with some creative plays right now to get themselves back into it.
And we do have a penalty. Mason Marie going to the box, so the Fighting Knights will be on the penalty kill, even though they scored.
I have never seen this before.
I'm quite confused because the Seminoles scored on a delayed penalty, yet the Fighting Knights are still on the penalty kill, and this will be for about 2 minutes. The Seminoles maintaining possession along the outside. Now they go up top. Now it's Sheffield. Sheffield looking for Vecino. Vecino, a move, couldn't complete it. Now it's Kurth. Kurth to the net. Vecino back checking. 1:22 left on the penalty kill for the Fighting Knights. The block shot there by Mikolan, and this one sent all the way down and on net. Vecino applying pressure. Rocco Braun stepping onto the ice for the Fighting Knights. 1 minute left in this penalty kill. A long shot there, blocked by Graham. And a cover and a stoppage. 2 minutes and 4 seconds left, Luis. And the Fighting Knights are facing still a 52-second penalty kill, leaving them with not much time to do with that with time left.
Fighting Knights not getting helped out by the referees as they're on a penalty kill once again.
Now the Seminoles along the far side point. They go D to D, looking for that back door. They choose to go down low. Mikolanda taking this one away. Sending this one on net once again. That's his second shot, this penalty kill. 25 seconds left on the man advantage for the Seminoles. Florida State recollecting behind their net. Now wheeling down the ice with speed. A turnover, stopping that chance. Now it's Kurth onto Mikolanda. Mikolanda looking for Gramando. Gramando applying pressure. Time expiring for the power play for the Seminoles. Marie stepping onto the ice. 1 minute and 5 seconds left. A shot and a save by Graham. I would imagine a timeout coming here for the Fighting Knights. And we do see it. 1 minute and 2 seconds on the clock. Down by 1. Final game of the season. Luis, what are you telling the Fighting Knights if you're the head coach?
I tell them to give it all they got to the last minute of the season. Just put everything out there and play just great overall hockey. And the Fighting Knights have shown signs of what they're capable throughout this 2 games against the Seminoles. They should not be discouraged. They should be proud of what they've accomplished, putting up a fight against this Seminoles squad. If I'm Coach Peroni, I'm telling you, just give it all they got and keep it simple. Don't worry about the flashy moves and plays. Keep it simple and make sure you capitalize on this.
Discouragement is the last thing you would want from Coach Peroni. As referees are discussing, trying to keep play going. And this draw coming to the right of Chris Graham. I would imagine Chris Graham won't be in that net for very long. We do see Rocco Braun, Sham Sheffield, Luca Vicino out here for the forward group for the Fighting Knights, along with Mason Marie and Kevin Michelanda. I would imagine Luca Vicino's trying to win this draw back to Michelanda. Seminoles win this draw. A shot there. Mason Marie. And there goes Chris Graham. Sam Sheffield. Now this one sent all the way down the ice. The Seminoles. A diving play there by Germando. Now it's taken back the other way. Michelanda. Wheeling to the outside. Mason Marie getting tied up. Now 30 seconds left. Germando feeling the pressure. Now it's Vicino. Vicino to Braun. Braun. Vicino, shot, rebound. Rebound again. Michelanda couldn't pull the trigger. Now it's Vicino. Wraparound attempt. Braun. Florida State clearing this one out. And time will expire.
It's unfortunate for the Fighting Knights, but they have suffered yet another defeat against the Florida State Seminoles. Final score here at Palm Beach Skate Zone. Florida State Seminoles 4, Lynn University Fighting Knights 3. It's a hard-fought game, and unfortunately for the Fighting Knights, just nothing would get through. Questionable refereeing right here, and overall just not what the Fighting Knights were looking for, especially their seniors here today.
Very sour ending for the Fighting Knights regular season. A very unfortunate one for the seniors here tonight. And Coach Peroni still debating with the referees. And now we see some exchange of words on the ice. And a crowd forming. A crowd forming here on the ice. Thank you for joining us for today's game. Lynn Ice Hockey's program director is Ted Curtis. Head coach is Michael Peroni. Head manager for Lynn Ice Hockey is Kristen Alusi. Still photography is provided by Zeb Pilshaw.
Lynn Ice Hockey would not be the organization we are without the help of our game day managers. Our 2022 and 2023 managers are DK Chipper, Charlie Courtney, Ewan Constantine, Simon Marshall, Julie Ladawi, Logan Lindley, and Sam Gallo. We do not want to end the season without giving a special shout out to Kerry DeGraff, who was head manager of Lynn Ice Hockey for the past few years, elevating the player, managerial, and fan experience. He recently graduated from Lynn and handed the role of head manager to Kristen Alusi.
And I wanted to give a special thanks to our color commentator, Luis Bias. I wanted to personally thank him for all of his analysis, his time and work and effort that he's been put into his position. So I wanted to give a personal thanks to him this season. The broadcast director is John Waller. Our producer is Campbell Robinson. Our camera operator is Chelsea Morin. My name is Clifton Haskin. On behalf of myself, Luis Bias, and the entire team, thank you for joining us.
And have a great night, folks.